Hello and welcome to Post Popcorn Fix, a podcast where we here at the Puyallup Post cover the latest news and trends in movies and media. I'm Steven.
And I'm Braden. And today we're going to be talking about Captain Marvel. I really want to see this movie, but I had some things come up yesterday and I was not able to see it. So,
Steven's too good for Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm definitely going to see this one though. This one looked promising. What was your just first thoughts on seeing it?
I think, and I'm gonna phrase this properly. This is a very controversial movie. I think that it was a good movie. I really like a lot of the actors involved. I liked a lot of the portrayals, and I liked the way they brought the characters to life. I just feel like the movie suffered from the fact that we have so many Marvel movies now that there's like a formula to it.
Yeah.
So I was literally able to call things as they were happening. And if I know the story as the movie's unveiling it to me, that takes away like a huge chunk of excitement because I'm like, I know what's gonna happen. There, and without spoiling or giving anything away, there was literally a scene where a character was standing on a ship hangar, and it starts like going up, like it's closing. So I'm like, and he gets shot now, and as I clicked, it went, and I was like, yo, I just pulled the trigger. Like it was bad, man. But I think the movie's very good. I think it's fair. I think if it was, I don't know, earlier, if we got this before Iron Man, for instance, it would be like one of the big ones that would be like, whoa. But because we've had so many good Marvel movies at this point, I'm just like, it's good, but it might get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah. Was it like a solo movie, or did it follow the same trends as, like, not trends, but like, did it connect to the Avengers at all? Or to those movies?
It's slipping you right into the the Infinity War Endgame. Like it's taking us in that direction. So yeah, quick little synopsis. Captain Marvel is a superhero. Carol Danvers. She's a human, and she ends up being saved by the Kree Empire, and she gets some abilities through this situation that I don't want to get into details. She becomes a superhero. Spoiler alert. And she ends up being torn between two sides and two allegiances she holds. Allegiance to the Kree Empire that took care of her, and Earth, where she's originally from.
Okay.
And she has to really struggle with that as she tries to deal with, who she is. There's a lot of cool people involved, of course. We have Samuel L. Jackson, Brie Larson, who, if a lot of people don't know, Scott Pilgrim, she was in that movie, which I guess isn't really a big movie either, but I liked it. Yeah. Jude Law was in there, Lashana Lynch, Clark Gregg. I think this movie is one of those scenarios where there's a nice mix of, like, we had big names and then we have some people that, like, probably a lot of people didn't know.
That's what it seemed like. Just looking at the cast list, it's like there was some, like, Samuel L. Jackson, like, that just stick out, and then there's some that I don't recognize, but it seemed like they did a good job from everything I've heard so far, so.
And this is totally my opinion. It's a personal feeling I have on this, but they did that thing that we're getting way too comfortable with in movies lately, where they like aged Fury down and they aged Coulson down. And, like, obviously I get it, but it just looks weird. It looks weird to me, and I don't know. I guess there's really no easy answer, because on the one hand, if they go the other direction, they have like actors that just kind of look like the people do it, and people will be like, that's not that guy.
Yeah.
And you go in this direction, and it's like better, but it just looks off. And I'm just
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Weird. But little gripes. The movie was funny. Like Marvel movies give us a little splash of comedy. It was funny. There was a good amount of action. Like the final fights happening are so cool. They're probably the better choreographed fights I've seen in Marvel movies in a while. So I had a really good time with that once things kicked off and we hit the climax. The cast of characters are pretty fun. It's weird, and I don't know if this is part of their formula, if it just happens every time. But Marvel movies always seem to have a breakout character that's enjoyable. Yeah. And it's never, in my opinion, it's never on purpose. Like it can't be. Like how could they do that? But you saw Thor Ragnarok?
No.
No. Well, there's a alien in there that's totally not really relevant to the main story, but he's just so funny and so likable, and he keeps coming around, and he ends up being like a crowd favorite. Okay. And there's a character in here, and again, I don't want to give anything away, but there's a character in here that once again is not really relevant to the story in like the capacity we believe him to be, and he ends up being really funny and charming, and like the whole movie I'm just like, wow, I really like this dude, and I'm just like, how, Marvel, how do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Would you pay to see it again in theaters, or would you wait for it to come out?
Maybe like one more time.
Okay.
Maybe like one more time. Which I guess is weird, because like, is there a rate at which we keep paying to see
like I'd see it like six more times.
6 times, and then I don't know. I think one more time would be alright, because I feel like there's probably Easter eggs I missed, and it's probably a good look through I could have. But I'd probably be just as willing to wait. It wasn't bad. I think it was good. I think that this whole controversy of like, oh, it's a feminist agenda, and you know, they're trying to push all this, and it's hurting, it's toxic masculinity being attacked, like all this stuff. And I think just about anything could be like that if you want to look at it like that.
Yeah.
Like I can make a case about so many movies like that. Like I think that's
like the next Terminator coming out.
Oh man, the feminists are taking over. No, it's dumb. It's just a movie.
Yeah.
They're just trying to tell a story. If you want to pull the thread and like find the dark under meaning, they're trying to take our money. They're trying to just make profit.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is a platform for some like dark, intrepid feminist agenda.
Yeah. What would you rate it?
I want to say like a 3 out of 5. If like other people were like, hey, let's watch this movie, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But I'm probably never gonna be watching it like on my downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Hey, Avengers Endgame is right around the corner now.
Yeah, definitely.
I am so excited for that. I bet you all are too. We get to see our favorite characters continue to be depressed, and I'm here for it.
All right, well, if you haven't seen it, let me know, because we'll go see it, because I still need to catch up on this.
If you haven't seen Captain Marvel yet, reach out to Brandon.
Yeah, we're going to see it. We're going to have a watching party. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You can like and subscribe down below. Post some more content next week. Check out our newest issue of the paper. It's out on the racks. And you can follow us on social media at the Puyallup Post on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter.
On our website? Our
website is back up, yeah. So you can go check out stuff there as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.